and by God's grace, all the youths must have it. What was it? You know, this is a thing I can't do 18 years ago. This is a thing that somebody have to bill me for, take money from me to even do at all. But so what you are learning now, let me tell you. Somebody says, the life you plan to live yesterday got expired yesterday. I mean, tomorrow got expired yesterday. You're applying now. Once I know about photography, it's already expired. It's expired. The life you plan to live tomorrow got expired yesterday. How? Information now expires every 2 years. Whatever you are learning now might not be relevant again next 2 years. So the only way that you can be retained in that field is to learn, advance in learning, then create. There must be a product out of everything you're hearing from yesterday. There must be a product. Now, there are 3 ways we can express information as it to be tangible. It's either a product, a process, or a service. So what we are learning today, it more ends as a product, or a process, or a service. Check it very well. Is it graphics? Is it photography? Is it web design now? The one I'm talking about now has become a product. Has become a product. This is the first place I will show it. First place I ever show it. Because I'm still working on it. This is almost 99% ready. What's the assignment? Now, let me ask you. Have you noticed that anyone that do party, whatever, doesn't have enough picture like those that came, the guests? The guests have, in fact, more and even better picture. The one that the professional photographer cannot capture. The guests saw it when the bride was dancing and cameraman was busy snapping the mother-in-law. So I found that the guests in the party, they have pictures more than the celebrant. So how can I help celebrant to get all the pictures before they leave the event? That was what led to this. I call it event pool. Where everybody coming to the party, to event, to church service. You are coming here, you see QR code. After I announce that, snap the QR code before you go, take selfie, post it on that platform. So everybody comes to the event, you get to your table, look for it. You get to the table, you set the QR code. On the bottled water, there's QR code. On the souvenir, there's QR code. And they read, please take your snap and post it. You just test it and you saw it. So every youth coming to AYAC now, I told them AYAC should not be like last year. It must be a kind of memorial. Snap yourself. Youth now they start. I can guarantee you how many pictures they will snap in that place. And it's free of charge. So after they snap everything, he post everything, you snap everything, then the owner will get back home at night, the husband and wife, they will switch to organizer and download all the pictures in 1 minute. 1 minute. All the pictures, all the pictures. Now you are learning about web design. I also learned about web design on my own. It has ended as product. I'm not just now. Many people, members of us will learn it so that we can have customers to patronize us. That's the baby thinking. Those that are making it a business, let me tell you what they do. They don't create product for their for people. They create people for their products. They're so different. Many that are doing business today, they create products for people. That's why they are not rich. The rich create the people for their products. I didn't create this thing now for people. Just for them to see the link on their home, they come and patronize me. When last did you see advert of Google on TV? You see Facebook advertise on NTA. You see Gmail advertise? Never. If you have what is valuable enough, they will look for you. The reason why you're looking for them is because what you have is not valuable enough. It is those that have value that command attention. The reason why you are still we are still calling that person to patronize you, because he has the value you don't have. The money is in his hand. But when your value is better than his own, if you come and you look for you, you'll be shocked. What will happen to this? You'll be shocked. The program is 5 days. You'll be shocked. How many traffic on this thing? I'm putting time, counter on it. You'll be shocked. If I have like 5 million users before those 5 days, you see people that are coming to place advert on this thing. Then I make my money. Those that are wealthy, they don't make products for people. They make people for their products. I will show you one of my products before I leave it. So don't tell me how much we have read. Tell me how much you have produced from what you've learned. Pastor, I read. Where's the proof? Many people will come to me and say, Pastor, I read Bible 10 times, 20 times. I say, well, I'm a pastor. I've not read it once. I tried. It didn't work out. And I say, are we to competition? We're not competing now. But if I carry Bible and I'm reading one verse, I can be there for 3 days. And writing, and it won't end for 3 days. One verse. One verse. I would have died now 70 years ago. But one verse. Not the entire Bible, one verse. I knelt down to go to my office to pray morning devotion. And I couldn't stand up again. I felt the pain here. I couldn't stand up. I had to shout. My boss, I was staying in his house. He rushed down with pajamas and carried me to FM Chabekuta. I couldn't stay. It was as if else. Got there, doctor said stand up. I said I couldn't stand up. And the doctor gave me a blow here. And I shouted, say, I said, what? He said, kidney problem. He said, kidney, liver, has terminal disease. It could straight. They can manage it and treat it too. He said, and I was crying. He said, don't cry, Mr. Osiberu. Let them go and scan. If the second one is still okay, you can leave. And they will me to scan. And when they scan, I said, I said, well, he said, the second one was second one infected. And I was crying. You know, like a young baby. I said, don't cry. They didn't know why I was crying. I'll tell you why I was crying. I didn't cry because maybe I will die. We will die one day, right? But I was crying because I have courted my wife for 7 years. My fiancé there. 7 years. I didn't touch her. Bible said I did not touch her. I didn't touch. I didn't sleep with her. Now I've invested 7 years investment. Just someone will come and marry her. So that was what was paying me. I don't cry. Somebody 7 years. Bible says I will not labor and somebody will enter to me. No. But without the cry, death is still knocking. And they wheel me to that hall where they keep people that are sick of kidney problem. And I saw them. Some of them were very big. Some were shiny. Their chicken, their fat is like a puff. I didn't know that's the symptom of kidney problem. And the first day, the first morning, after that night, somebody on my right died. That's what happened. Say, he has passed dialysis over. The following second morning, somebody on the left died. I remember Jesus Christ. It was in the midst of 2 thieves. The first one, that one, he now died last. I said, doctor, wait. It can't work. And I called my boss, please bring my Bibles and my books. I was just reading my morning devotion, already First Peter. And that day it was 1 Peter 5, and I was reading. And when I got to verse 8, it said, be sober, be vigilant. Listen now. That's why it's not the volume. Don't tell me how much you have read. Tell me how much you have produced from what you read. And I saw, be sober, be vigilant. You know the place, you know the Bible now. Because the devil, thy adversary, as a royal lion, say, look, don't say stop. I said, wow. He said, okay. I heard he said, very slowly, and I read, be sober. And when I got to ask, he said, what's as? I said, like, he said, so he's not a lion. It's being like a lion. I said, hey, for the first time. He said, so what you call kidney problem is not kidney problem. It is like kidney problem. It is when you now believe it's kidney problem that it become kidney problem. I said, God, which camera is that? So I called my fiancé. I said, what you call menstrual pain? It's not menstrual pain. He said, what are you saying? He said, it's like menstrual pain. He said, because when she drew menstrual pain, she but that was the last time, 70 years ago. And I said, no, I'm going. He said, God, sorry, don't go. He said, finish it. And I said, looking for womb. I said, looking for womb. God said, what? I said, are you womb? I said, no. He said, looking for you. I don't know if I have kidding now, but this is 17 years. 17 years. And I've shared testimony everywhere. So don't tell me how much you have read. Tell me what you produce from what you have read. Now, don't tell me now you came for this program now, that you are trained. I want to hear what you produce from what you learn from this place. Don't tell me that because you learn fashion and whatever you learn here, better from whatever, you also went to open studio and you're snapping. No. If I learn photography here, believe me, I won't snap one day. I'm telling you. Oh my God. I will create a hub for photographers. That will help them. I won't snap, but I will use the knowledge to create hub that will. Now, when I finish this one now, I'll be taking it again. I will create another one for all the fashion designers in Nigeria. You register on the platform, post your picture. People can see it and they patronize you. Your name is there, your number is there. All in Nigeria. When traffic moves very well, advert will call me, Glow will call me, this one will call me. This advice, 3 million, 5 million, 15 million. I went to ChatGPT. How can I make money like Facebook? He's not taking money from us. He's free. He said, listen, sit down. Number one, don't face money first. He said, build traffic. When you build traffic, money will come. So don't tell me that you came to learn here today. The proof that you came here is the product, the service, or the process after today. Let's go very fast. Digital ones, I'd have to rush this one now. You know, digital one now is not, you can't hide something. If you say something, it's like, many pastors will put some things on the altar, like this one, this ChatGPT, this one is talking ChatGPT. It's everywhere. Everybody knows this thing now. They know this thing. You can't hide it. Now, what's the day you are learning there? Some people are learning online now. So the world is already everywhere, already built together. So you can't say you learn something and that will make you better now. No. I love soft drinks. Coca-Cola is there. Sprite is there, Pepsi is there. But when Biggie came, so it's as if nobody will like it. Suddenly, Biggie overtook everything. Suddenly, they're not selling. In fact, they are in African nations now. How many years? How many years? Then Coca-Cola dropped their price. Pepsi increased their size because of one threat. One threat. When, I've said earlier now, when things become popular, the value drops. When it's mass produced, the value drops. You have added to the market now, people that are photographers, you have added to them. So the value has dropped today for everyone on that platform. As long as you are doing the same thing. You learn about graphic design now, you have joined them soon. Before now they are 10,000, now 10,001. The value has dropped again. The more you mass produce, the more the value drops. So you want to have value, sustain value, then have a valuable skill that speaks by itself. You don't need to announce. To announce. Let's go. I don't have much time again. Somebody says, when everyone think alike, no one is thinking. When you learn fashion now, she learns fashion, and I think the same thing. Two of you are not thinking. When you think alike, nobody, all of us, now all of you are in the same class, you are learning economics, and lecturer came and taught you and left. And all of you, the same thing you know. Nobody knows everything that day. Nobody. You came to me once you need a job, all of you came from the same school, the same course, and I interviewed her, interviewed her, and I answered the same thing. I want to employ all of you. Somebody should be different from all of you. Somebody should be different from all. So now that's the problem with school. School will just come and just put something on our head. The same thing. And they will now satisfy us that you are now a graduate based on knowledge and understanding, but wisdom. So it's possible to be graduate and be full. It's possible. That's why you see them on street looking for a job everywhere. That's foolishness. After 4 years, your brain is not yet correct again. Before you are admitted, your brain was not correct. Now you are admitted for 4 years. Now they train your brain. It's still not correct again. There's something is wrong. Something is wrong. How many know this game? Tetris. You know Tetris now? You know this is very well, huh? You know how do I say now? The way it works. When the blocks are forming and they look alike, what happens? They disappear. Then build again. Then God told me from this game. God told me, when you conform, you disappear. When you look alike, you fizzle out. I learned just like David said, Solomon learned from I learned from everything though. When the moment those blocks form, and they look the same color, it disappear. God says the day you look like somebody, some of you, in fact, you will leave that business. When you conform, you fizzle out. So be angry with yourself that as I'm living here, I'm not living here the same way. Some of you are taught the same thing, but I'm not living the same way. Let your brain begin to work. How will I make product, service, or process out of this? Product can be you invented something. Maybe you learn about what is called now, something about a web design. Then you produce an app. That's a product. You can also produce a service. That's what I did now. I won't take a camera to snap, but people all over the world will snap me and be posted on the platform. That's the service. Then a process. For example, DHL. Before now, you have to go to the post office, go and post letter, buy stamps, post whatever. Then DHL came and they compressed the process. Before now, I have to go back home and hit. I can go to Italy now. The process has been shortened. So you can't live here and say you are going, you're not a fashion designer. So I open a shop. In fact, all the streets, who told they patronize? Everybody that got to school now, they go and live fashion. So eventually, all between the houses, they have fashion. So who patronize you? The life you plan to live tomorrow expired yesterday. Better plan another one now. Many got admission in school. Yeah, one, they were happy. They were happy they're jubilating. I'm not ashamed. By the time you go to part 3, what's learning part 1 has expired. By the time you go to part 2, part 4, what's learning part 1 and part 2 already expired. By the time you graduate and you are rejoicing, remember you go and serve 1 year in Nigeria. So by the time you are serving as copper, what's learning part 1, part 2, and part 3 or expired. They remain only 1 year. And you know in Nigeria, you look for a job for 2 years now. By the time they interview you, that's why most banks that they interview you, they say, I'm very sorry, we employ you on probation for 1 year. They be training you because they know you are coming with junks. They will now train you. 4 years, crash. Then what's the point? Go and ask them. Some banks they train for 1 year, some 6 months. You know you can't fit in. All companies now, they say, no, they pay you some stipend for the next 1 year or 2 years. Because they know. Now, they know what you're coming for has expired. If anybody take expired drug, what happens? It's a poison. So if they employ you with that expired, you will poison the company. So don't live here with the skill you're learning. You're still learning more, I believe. Please be hungry. That no, never. I won't do it the same way. Somebody do it. Be hungry to say. Said it before. Skill may look alike, but yours should be different. It may look alike. How many minutes more? Say it. Which one is it? 3 minutes more. Skill may look alike, but let the outcome differ. It shouldn't be. It looks alike. You came to class together, but let the outcome be differ from each other. Let it be different from each other. That you learn the same thing that you do the same way. No. I told my wife, ask master, and they were paying her down, right? One day she woke up and said she want to kill goats. I said, goat outside. She said, want to say, no, Pepe. Said Pepe as I graduate. He said, said, oh, Pepe. What happened? He said, I've been to school. I've been to Chapon. Those areas very dirty. And you see bankers, even lawyers, they drive and come and buy Pepe there. And flies will be there. He said, I can do it better. I said, what do you want to do? He said, I go to Ibadan. Because they are buying from Ibadan. He said, I go to Ibadan, I buy Pepe. And she likes to wash. My wife can wash things. He said, I will wash everything. It's clean. Then put it in Ziploc and I put sticker. Then do flyers. It's okay. So we drove to Ibadan. We bought Pepe, but she washed everything and we package it in Ziploc and I did flyers. Come and see them, patronize them. Why are you going to Kuto? To buy it at $100. Buy $19, deliver to your doorstep. Clean, neat. She's not the inventor of Pepe. She's not the one that started Pepe, but different. Then one day she said she wanted to kill a goat. I said, go to buy again. She told me again. I said, don't kill now. Buy half. The half she bought, finished one day. The third day, if she killed a whole, finished. So you want to kill cow? I said, you can't kill cow. You can't kill cow. They said, okay, you want to say snail? I said, snail as well. He said, I've not had frozen snail before. Frozen snail for the first time. He said, so he said, you come to the buffet. It's very cheap there on market day. Buy some quota. She broke everything, washed them. You can't see any draw. They seal it, frozen snail. Bankers that are lazy, you just open it and pour it directly into soup. Think what you are learning, that's not the end. As a matter of fact, everything around you, they are raw material. There's no finished product around you. This thing is not finished, it's raw material. The skill you are learning, that's not the end, it's raw material. It's raw material. Let me just round off, very quick one. The only thing that can differentiate you now from the person learning the same thing from you is creativity. And I will stop there. Creativity. Creativity. Please take, listen, that's why I said that you need my book. Thank you, God bless. That's why I said you need the book, because everything from page 1 to page 3 and something is about creativity. The only thing that can differentiate you from anyone that have the same skill or the same knowledge you have is creativity. And what's creativity? Being able to perceive what others see. Very simple. Being able to perceive what others sees. Also, what's the between see and perception? Now, look at it now. Seeing has to do with you revealing an information with your physical eyes. Perception, you are seeing with your inner eyes. When I was in secondary school, we talking about biology that we have 2 eyes, and I believe only for me to get to church and Bible said that the eyes of understanding. I said, there's that 2 eyes. He said that. So we have another eye within us that sees. Everybody, I showed you something that everybody saw, and I saw something different. I'm sure you very soon. So being able to perceive what others sees. What others sees. I don't have time. Let's go. So that let me just say that. How can I be creative? Let me just summarize. Everything is in the book. Detail. I don't have time now. How can you be creative in whatever you are doing? Number 1, ask thought-provoking question. Now you've learned about this. How can I do it again? Why not do it this way? What other way can I do it? Ask searching question. And there are answers in the here now, waiting for questions to be asked. If you don't ask, they won't come. Right here now we have NTA network. You know, we have Glow, we have whatever. Now your phone cannot receive MTA. It's not possible. It's not wired to receive it. But you download an app now, whatever, or NTA, they on it, it happens. My phone cannot receive Airtel now because I'm using Glow. If I see Airtel network, then the phone needs deliverance. The same way, if your phone cannot receive Airtel now, just change the SIM card to Airtel. It should receive it. So the same way, there are answers in the here now. There are answers concerning the business. What have not been done before that business is in the here now, but not until you ask question. Now, okay, this thing I've learned, this thing, how to do this. How again can I do it? What can I add to it? What can I remove from this? Ask searching questions. Then answers will come. Next one. Think the unthought. Visualize the unexplored and act the on practice. That is, whatever no one has taught before, think of it. Think it. It has not been taught. Think it. Visualize it. What no one has seen before, visualize it. Wake up one day, one day I told my wife, I said, why are you cooking beans like this? She said, what do you mean? I said, this is where they cook beans. I said, this is where my grandma cooked beans before she died. Then my mom was cooking beans the same way. I married now. I said, why can't you cook this? I said, me, I don't know. I said, no problem. I enter the kitchen and I cook beans and indomie together and spaghetti. Why must we cook that? Let's play. She said, no, and so go and sleep. I hate it. Don't ask me where I slept. But at least I break the rule. Let's break this thing. Everybody open eatery now. Everyone eatery. So you have rice, amala, gani. Is the brain sick? Why can't somebody open eatery and call it a bolly joint? Only bolly. And you come in with fruit in AC. So we have bolly with tea, with coffee, then with strawberry. How much cost bolly and coffee? 2,000 naira. I will buy. I'm tired of eating jumps around the roadside somewhere. Woman will be doing bolly and going to pee and still turn it. And somebody will come on, want to buy. You won't buy. Touch it. Meanwhile, the guy. How many more? Time up. Don't worry, everything is removed. Think different way of doing familiar things. You want to be creative? Please go in 5 minutes. 5 minutes more. Think different ways of doing familiar things. You want to be creative? Think different ways. Those are not familiar, but now think different way of doing them. This is going to brush. You put toothpaste on the brush. You brush. Now think different way. Can't you think of how to brush before you wake up in the dream? Then challenge assumption. Everything is not final. Don't believe. Somebody discovered it and we say that's the final. It's a lie. That's what he discovered. And still be discovered. Challenge assumptions. Let me go. Let me show you this in the next 5 minutes. These two guys, this and this guy, and another lady too, they are into fashion design and whatever. Then nobody was patronizing them again. Why? Because everybody that left the school, they had to go and learn fashion designing. So every house now has fashion designer. Then this guy said, me, I will go on the street, go and hawk. Then they began to hawk. Then the lady said, I'm not going on the street. He said, I will do something nobody has done before. Then she went to get bottles, empty bottles. And she said, I want to be sewing for bottles rather than sewing for human being. They thought she was crazy. Then she began to sew for bottle. Is that what she do? What was her plan? The plan was that whenever she goes to any party, any event, the decoration has always been the same thing. They will put one color water inside one bottle, and then balloon, then ribbon. He said, why we are doing wedding? Why don't you decorate the table with this? This ribbon. You've learned about ribbon. All you have been doing is to decorate for your church, and nobody's paying. Decorate for bottle. What she's doing? She was now renting the bottle to party planners. They want to do burial. She has customized bottle for that. Graduation, she has for that. Is there? Bottle now, less than 1 yard. And they're paying. The last one you saw for your sister, she has not paid it today. See beads. You are making beads for human being. They still owe you money. Made for bottle. See. This is cake, but I don't have time. This is Nigerian made. You learn soap. This is what we do. When you both learn soap, this is what they do. The same soap, different container. Our own is 5 liter, 1,000 naira. Their own is quarter liter, 15,000 naira. See, these are our products. Go to Kiaje. With 4 years in school, you learn how to make soap. This is what I can do. See, the same soap. It was wrong with our brain. See. And I say, who did this to us? Who suspended our brain? Who said you can't do it better? It has been done. So I round up, I say creativity, like I defined, is being able to perceive what other sees. You know one thing about donuts? Donut is nothing. It's just glorified puff-puff. They put jam inside puff-puff, then they became donuts. So add something to the skill you are learning today now. Add jam to it. That's what it comes. You know this, what they sell in markets, black soap that I made. This is what I did. This is my black soap. Not selling in Nigeria, selling abroad. This is black soap. It's in one paper. It's in one plastic. The best is Dudu Osun. But my black soap came in paste, like toothpaste. Economize, no waste. Flashback to your bedroom now, you see soap that you can't finish, dirty everywhere. This one, you finish everything. I will stop there. So please, very important, don't leave here with the same thing you have learned. Get something. And remember, when everyone thinks like what happened, no one is thinking. Thank you, and God bless you.